Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Jamaica. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rhajhel Brown.
And I'm Toni Maxwell.
And we'll be your hosts for this evening.
Our very own patron and Queen Wolf, Professor Elsa Leo-Rhynie, will be leaving with us a very special message that is much needed in these trying times.
She'll be followed by the Director of the Office of Student Services and Development, Mr. Jason McKenzie, bringing the greetings.
After that, we will be having Professor Dale Weber, Principal of the UWI Mono, with a very special message to us.
But first, our very own Mr. Bertram Anderson, the Student Services and Development Manager, with the official welcome.
Masters of Ceremonies, Professor Elsa Leo-Rhynie, or Queen Wolf, and Patron, Professor Dale Weber, Principal, Mr. Jason McKenzie, Director of the Office of Student Services and Development, Mr. Ravin Singh, or Hall Chairman and Valedictorian, Resident Advisors, Hall Committee Members, 2020 Guardians, Awardees, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 8th Annual Elsa Leo-Rhynie Awards and Valedictory Ceremony. It is indeed an honor to welcome you to the honoring and showcasing of some of UWI's finest. These are the new set of ELR Hall's guardians, the students who have lived with us for 3, 4, or 5 years, and they have completed their sojourn at the University of the West Indies. And of course, we celebrate the students who have excelled in various spheres of university life. Students of the great Elsa Leo-Rhynie Hall, you have created a legacy of excellence. And I am truly proud to be your Student Services and Development Manager. You have retained the Hall of Halls title for 6 consecutive years. You have excelled in academics, sports, outreach, leadership, and goodwill. And we are all proud to be a part of this great journey. Guardians, you have been a guiding light, a safe harbor, and a beacon of hope. And of course, you have been a solid foundation for those to come. Go forth and conquer the world in true Tower's excellence. Towerites, as you shine your light, the world glows bright. You are the progenitors of all things good and wonderful. Continue to be that light rising from the west. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us while we celebrate the last bastion of academic, sports, outreach, excellence. continue to lead the pack on the hunt for excellence. We will remain the hub of everything good on campus, and we remain one peak, one pack, one pride. It is an honor to be here this evening, and we welcome each and everyone to this, the grand staging of our awards and valedictory ceremony for the year 2020. Good evening.
This is Elsa Leo-Rhynie, and I greet you as we celebrate excellence. No one could have predicted the year 2020 as we have experienced it. This is a year which you will recount to your children and grandchildren as one in which your plans were changed, your priorities shifted, new habits had to be learned, and you had to develop coping mechanisms to counter the uncertainty and anxiety brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. You have also had to face photographs and videos of racial injustice and abuse, which will have horrified and frightened you and made you wonder what sort of world you are facing in your adult lives. These abuses are not limited to the United States of America, but are taking place right here in our own Jamaica. What message can I bring you at a time like this? In the face of all this turmoil and change, the message is one of ensuring and celebrating excellence. Elsa Leo-Rhynie Towers is once again, for the 5th consecutive year, Champion Hall. This has to remain our goal, and we congratulate all who contributed to this wonderful achievement and to the leadership of Student Services and Development Manager of the ELR Towers Hall, Mr. Bertram Anderson, the resident advisors, and the student executive. Excellence is a tagline which I hope you will adopt as you equip yourselves here at UWI with the brain power, as well as the confidence and sense of personal efficacy needed, not only for coping with an uncertain and possibly unfriendly environment, but also for contributing maximally to the development and advancement of our individual countries, the Caribbean region, and the world. Excellence demands knowing, doing, living together, and being your best selves. You will have to face what is being termed a new normal, yet no one knows precisely what that will look like. Being your best selves means striving always for excellence, regardless of the circumstances, the upheavals, the unpredictable experiences you may encounter, and will enable you to face the future with confidence. God go with you as you accept this challenge to remain committed to excellence in your preparation for life in a complex and unpredictable world.
The global pandemic has created a significant impact on the higher education space. The Mona campus of the University of the West Indies has responded with agility. The campus has contributed significantly to the national effort in fighting COVID-19. Our students are absolutely amazing in that they too have demonstrated a great level of flexibility. I would like to focus specifically on the students of Elsa Leo-Rhynie Hall, who in their continued quest for excellence have demonstrated resilience, innovation, and flexibility amidst the challenges posed by COVID-19. Today, we celebrate you. We celebrate excellence. We celebrate your academic excellence, your excellence in sports, your excellence in culture, and in outreach. We celebrate you for your significant contributions. We congratulate you for the fabulous job that you have done, and we wish for you continued excellence in everything that you do.
Students of Elsa Leo-Rhynie Hall, welcome and thank you for being a part of a wonderful institution. You are special not just because you are in one of maybe the best hall, but you are a part of the University of the West Indies family, a critical part of our family. In these difficult times, you have gone online when we have asked. You've worked hard, and now you have reaped the rewards. Continue to excel. Continue to inspire those around you and be the difference in the world that you are. Elsa Leo-Rhynie Hall, to the world, to the UWI, to the region, make a difference.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from the Student Services and Development Manager, Mr. Bertram, the Queen Wolf, Professor Elsa Leo-Rhynie, the Director of the Office of Student Services and Development, Mr. Jason McKenzie, and our very own, the Principal of the UWI, Professor Dale Weber. We do hope you have been enlightened by the powerful messages, and we implore you, Towerites, to continue being the light rising from the West, and keep shining bright for the UE, the region, and the world.
As we look forward to new beginnings, we must reflect on the years past and how they have helped to shape us. The good times and the bad, the joy and the sorrow, the heartbreak and the laughter. As we tip our hats to the 2020 ELR Guardians, we welcome the 2020 valedictorian, Mr. Ravin Singh, to deliver his valedictory address. Please make him welcome.
A pleasant good evening to all. It is my distinct pleasure to offer brief remarks on behalf of the Elsa Leo-Rhynie Hall's graduating class of 2020. Permit me first to thank the Almighty for this opportunity and to extend profound gratitude to our Student Services and Development Manager, Mr. Bertram Anderson, and all those who would have worked tirelessly to facilitate this virtual ceremony. Graduates, it was just 3 years ago when many of us embarked on this journey which the world could have never sufficiently prepared us for. We entered the towering gates of the acclaimed UE Mona, each man on his own mission to conquer new academic frontiers and forge new bonds. Bonds which we envisioned would help us to successfully navigate this perilous journey. While for some of us it was an opportunity to spread our wings and experience the sweetness of freedom, for others it was a defining moment in our lives. We knew we had no room to fail because it was just too expensive to. We knew we had no room for mistakes, for those could lead to a squandered opportunity at a world-class tertiary education. We had one shot to get this right. And so our journey began. We were afforded a stay at the most envied hall on campus, the region, the Elsa Leo-Rhynie Hall, renowned for its academic and extracurricular exploits across all UE campuses. Before we learned where we would be sleeping, we learned what order was. Before we discovered where the commissary was, we were taught the importance of respect. Before we knew it, orientation had restored that discipline which abandoned us when we left our homes. Never in our lives could we have imagined that we would be speaking to trees and apologizing to rooms, and if that wasn't enough, building a bitter relationship with one called Rati. And so the end of that period officially ushered in the beginning of our academic journey, one which is punctuated by moments of joy, fear, disappointment, confusion, and sometimes indifference. Yes, we all had our individual struggles, but Buju reminded us that the road would never be an easy one. And so we relied on the strength of those unbreakable bonds that we had created to see us through those tough moments. The fact is, only now can we truly rejoice. I am most certain that you agree that had it not been for our varying sources of motivation, the outcome may have been entirely different today. We were, for our time, afforded a haven of a diverse compilation, and needless to say, our lives have been shaped for betterment. The life lessons that we have taken with us know no bounds. We have learned the value of academics in this increasingly competitive world. We have learned that discipline and respect has nothing to do with socioeconomic status, and that courage is greater only when hardships are present. It is for this reason that we can boldly stand before the world, claiming to have defied the odds. Amidst the thrill, however, I ask for a special moment to express deepest gratitude to our hall manager, Mr. Bertram Anderson, the hall administrative staff, our peers, and lecturers who made unimaginable sacrifices to ensure that our primary objective was achieved. I say on behalf of the entire cohort that you have indeed left us with invaluable assets, and for that, we are forever indebted to you. Colleagues, it is important for us to recognize at this juncture our place in this rapidly changing world. Many have theorized about the national and the international positioning of youth, many of which, in my estimation, is an understatement of our potential. It is for us, therefore, to define our reality. It is for us to determine our worth and our value and impress them upon society. Our university has equipped us with the necessary tools of the trade, tools that will enable our innate abilities as pelicans to be world changers and dream chasers. We must therefore ensure that we always strive to seek knowledge and wisdom if we are to create a better world for ourselves and our children. Understand that your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of other people's opinion drown your inner voice. And more importantly, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They sometimes already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. I leave with you these words from John Rockefeller, which I hope resonates deeply with you as we part ways indefinitely. I believe in the supreme worth of the individual and in his right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I believe that every right implies a responsibility, every opportunity an obligation, every possession a duty. I believe that the law was made for man and not man for the law, that government is a servant of the people and not their master. I believe in the dignity of labor, whether with head or hand, and that the world owes no man a living, but that it owes every man an opportunity to make a living. I believe that thrift is essential to well-ordered living, and that economy is a prime requisite of a sound financial structure, whether in government, business, or personal affair. I believe that truth and justice are fundamental to an enduring social order. I believe in the sacredness of a promise, that a man's word should be as good as his bond, that character, not wealth or power or position, is of supreme worth. I believe that the rendering of useful service is the common duty of mankind, and that only in the purifying fire of sacrifice is the dross of selfishness consumed and the greatness of human soul set free. I believe in an all-wise and all-loving God, named by whatever name, and the individual's highest fulfillment and greatest happiness and widest usefulness are to be found in living with harmony with His will. I believe that love is the greatest thing in the world, that it alone can overcome hate, that can and will triumph over might. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Ravin Singh, our outgoing hall chairman and the 2020 Valedictory.
Congratulations are in order for 2020 ELR Guardians.
Indeed, Toni. Well done.
And the 2020 Guardians are Akila Prescott, Alana Pennant, Anya Thomas, Atiji Edwards, Everton Brown, Ayola Samuel, Khalees Allen, Chelsea James, Chevelle Grant, Chidi Hibbert, Dana Suarez, Danielle Julian, David Coombs, Dwayne Harris, Janice Nichols, Hugh Hall, Jachin Mullins, Jada Lee Mitchell, Jamoy Mullins, Janae Jackson, Jan Marie Olivier, Javier Harris, Janice Swaby, Jared Skerritt, Janelle Powell, Wanique Tennant, Julian Wright, Kadisha Pusey, Kafil Blake, Kimberly Buckley, Kimberly Stewart, Kristen Stewart, Kimani Bernard, LaWayne Williams, Melbourne Douglas, Michael Robinson, Mikhail Riley, Najee Brown, Naomi Wrightson, Nicole Bailey, Nishtay McKenzie, Myron Wright, and Zika Q. Saunders, Olivia Francis, O'Neill Osborne, Perry Henderson, Ravin Singh, Rhea Francis, Ronald Trent, Sakina Carter, Sandrine Powell, Sarafina Johnson, Sashana Simmons, Sashara Eccleston, Serena Scott, Shanae Wright, Shannon Anaki, Chantel Peart, Talia Sangster, Tangini Turner, Tashoya Duffus, Tavia McKenzie, Tia Andrews, Tiffany Hudson, and Tiffany Tardiel.
Congratulations again to the 2020 ELR Guardians.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the presentation of the ELR Towers Awards 2020.
And we begin with the announcement of our champion trophies.
These awards are for sporting teams that have won intramural titles for the academic year 2019-2020.
And the first championship trophy award goes to the female badminton team with MVP Alyssa Mullings. Congratulations to the intramural female badminton champions 2020. And the second championship award goes to the male badminton team with MVP Daryl Branford. Congratulations to the intramural badminton male champions 2020. The next championship trophy award goes to the female basketball team with MVP Stacey and Robinson. Congratulations to the intramural basketball female champions 2020. The next championship trophy is awarded to the male basketball team with MVP Khalil Butler. Congratulations to the intramural male basketball champions 2020. Next is the Championship Trophy Award for cheerleading, and the MVP for cheerleading is Annabelle Morrison. Congratulations to the Intramural Cheerleading Champions 2020. Or Female Cricket Team, Champions of the Intramural Cricket 2020. And the Female Cricket MVP is Imani Williams. Congratulations to our intramural male football team who created history by winning their first ever intramural male football title. The male football MVP is Christopher Jackson. Alexis Williams is the MVP for the female hockey team, who are the intramural female hockey champions 2020. Once again, we are intramural male hockey champions, and the MVP for the male hockey team is Shamar Gordon. Chelsea Haslam is the MVP for the female lawn tennis team, who are the intramural female lawn tennis champions 2020. We're also intramural male lawn tennis champions 2020, and the MVP is Desta Sandy. For another year, UE Sports Day, better known as the Towers Invitational, was dominated by our male and female teams. Our female MVP for UE Sports Day is Jamila Rookwood, and our male MVP for UE Sports Day is Domon Williams. And the final championship trophy award goes to the intramural male volleyball team with MVP Devoy Palmer. Congratulations to all our championship teams and their MVPs.
Ladies and gentlemen, those were our championship trophy awardees. Please give them a round of applause. And now for our next set of awards. These are the awards for outstanding service.
The Outstanding Service Award is presented to those Towerites who have gone above and beyond in their contribution to the development of their respective club or society. This evening's Outstanding Service Awards go to Shannon Rollins, Academic Support Unit, Sherriana Jones, Entrepreneurship Society, Serene Brown, Outreach and Welfare, Marcelina Melville, TCS, Janelle Campbell, Club Excursion, Sashara Eccleston, Tribunal, Khalees Allen, Leadership Academy, Javon Gordon, Debating Society, Deandra Watson, Towers Visual Society, Leanne Chin, Towers Musical Expression, Sarafina Johnson, Towers Dance Society, Tony Shea Gray, Towers Dramatic Arts Society, Nayoka Morris Bass, Towers Environmental Society, Andre Atkinson, Towers Honor Society, Malik Malcolm, Towers Events Planning, Chris Chambers, Kappa First Year Experience, Mikhail Riley, Towers Student Athlete Development, Kyle Bryan, Towers Hospitality and Decor Management, And the final Outstanding Service Award goes to Annabelle Morrison, cheerleading.
Congratulations to the recipients for the 2020 ELR Outstanding Service Awards. We now move on to the awards for Wolf Spirit 2020.
The Wolf Spirit Award is given to students who are in support of Everything Towers. They're always available when called upon to assist and support us in all that we do. This evening, we want to recognize them for exuding the Wolf Spirit. And the 2020 Wolf Spirit awardees are Abigail Nanku, Anna K. Wright, Kamal Walker, Chris Chambers, Christopher Chambers, Jabari Abel, Jamone Leslie, Jide Griffith, Joanna Belmar, Keishan Douglas, Kimberly Stewart, Kim Marie Spence, Kyle Bryan, LaShawn Redwood, Mikhail Riley, Marlon James, Nayoka Morris Bass, Nayoka Manning, Raina Jane Sanganu, Romario Clark, Rashard Curry, Shamika McKenzie, Shanique Somerville, Tamika Green, and William Mullings.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we close out the year, we acknowledge our outgoing hall committee, spearheaded by Mr. Ravin Singh. We applaud them for the fabulous job that they have done in maintaining the tall standard.
As we bid the Hall Committee 2019-2020 adieu, we welcome the incoming Hall Committee led by Mr. Dequan Coombs. We wish Mr. Coombs and his committee a successful year as they go forth to serve you, the students of the ELR Towers Hall. At this time, we would like to thank the 2019-2020 resident advisors for their commitment to student development throughout the year.
Now, the moment you've been waiting for.
What up, bro?
The Premier Awards.
The Premier Awards. These awards are presented to Towerites who've contributed immensely to the development of the ELR Towers in a specific area. These individuals continue to maintain the Hall's high standard of excellence and are the epitome of greatness. And we begin with the Tower Award. The nominees for the Olympian of the Year Award are Joanna Belmar, Marlon James, and William Mullings. And the award for Olympian of the Year goes to Joanna Belmar. The nominees for the Legend of the Year Award are Jabari Abel, Mikhail Riley, and Yannick Seaton. And the award for Legend of the Year 2020 goes to Jabari Abel. The nominees for the Apollite of the Year Award 2020 are Kelsey Joy Gonzalez, Raina Jane Sanganu, Sashika Rose. And the award for Apollite of the Year 2020 goes to Raina Jane Sanganu. The nominees for the Hunter of the Year Award 2020 are Abigail Nanku, Davoy Palmer, and Tessani Steinbergen. And the award for Hunter of the Year 2020 goes to Tessani Steinbergen. The nominees for the Dragon of the Year Award 2020 are Chantel Price, Christopher Stewart, and Rashana Gibbs. And the award for Dragon of the Year 2020 goes to Rashana Gibbs. First Year Male of the Year Award. The nominees are Javon Gordon, Jide Griffith, Kai Chang. And the winner of the First Year Male of the Year Award for 2020 is Jide Griffith. First Year Female of the Year Award. The nominees are Danae Thomas, Joanna Belmar, Raina Jane Sanganu, and the winner of the First Year Female of the Year Award 2020 is Joanna Belmar. Kappa of the Year Award. The nominees are Rashar Curry, Shamika McKenzie, and Christopher Chambers. And the winner of the Kappa of the Year Award 2020 is Rashar Curry. Tower Representative of the Year Award. The nominees are Carlington Moulton, Dequan Coombs, Michael Robinson. And the Tower Representative of the Year 2020 award goes to Carlington Moulton. Deputy Tower Representative of the Year. The nominees are Kejuan Thomas, Kimberly Stewart, LaShawn Redwood, and the winner of the Deputy Tower Representative of the Year Award 2020 is Kimberly Stewart. Sportsman of the Year Award. The nominees are Jade Griffith, Mikhail Riley, Shane Henry, and the winner of the Sportsman of the Year Award for the year 2020 is Jade Griffith. Sportswoman of the Year Award. The nominees are Danae Thomas, Joanna Belmar, Shanique Somerville, and the Sportswoman of the Year 2020 award goes to Shanique Somerville. Resident Advisor of the Year. The nominees are Jodianne Prendergast, Siobhan Williams, Sion Blair, and the Resident Advisor of the Year Award for the year 2020 goes to Siobhan Williams. Worker of the Year Award. The nominees are Jodianne Prendergast, Joan Pratt, Cynthia Burton, and the winner of the Worker of the Year Award 2020 is Jodianne Prendergast. Most Vibrant Club or Society. The nominees are Leadership and Communication Academy, TPAC, Entrepreneurship Society, and the winner of the Most Vibrant Club or Society Award for 2020 is TPAC. The Highest GPA Award. The highest GPA award for the year 2020 goes to Marcelina Melville. SSDM's award for the Most Outstanding Hall Committee Member. The nominees are Jean-Marie Olivier, Kimberly Stewart, Mikhail Riley, and the SSDM's award for the Most Outstanding Hall Committee Member 2020 goes to Mikhail Riley. Towerite of the Year Award. The nominees are Joanna Belmar, Shanique Somerville, Mikhail Riley, and the Towerite of the Year Award 2020 goes to Shanique Somerville. SSDM's award for overall excellence. The nominees are Michael Riley, Shanique Somerville, and Tessani Steinbergen. And the SSDM's award for overall excellence goes to Shanique Somerville. Congratulations to all our 2020 Premier Award recipients.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the awards and valedictory ceremony for the academic year 2019-2020. Congratulations to all our awardees and our guardians. We are very proud of what you have accomplished, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Remember though, always use your integrity to mark your place in the world and imprint the values of loyalty, respect, and honor on all whom you encounter on your path to greatness, as you continue to lead the pack on the hunt for excellence.
But before we go, we'd like to thank everyone who made this evening possible. We thank Professor Elsa Leo-Rhynie, Professor Dale Weber, and Mr. Jason McKenzie for their encouraging words. We thank Mr. Bertram Anderson for his continued guidance and dedication to student services and development. To Ravin Singh, we thank you for leading the charge for the academic year and being the epitome of excellence.
Toni, big up yourself, you know.
True. Big up co-host. And finally, we'd like to thank the entire production team, more specifically Camille Robinson of Elimac Photography.
And most importantly, our videographer, our producer, creative director, Mr. Melbourne Douglas, D-Burns.
Big up yourself. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Walk good and good up if allowed.
I am a wolf. I pledge allegiance to the Elsa Leo-Rhynie Pack and the distinguished family of the University of the West Indies. I promise to leave no wolf behind, because together we stand as tall as our towers, dominating the environment in which we hunt for success and prey on excellence. We use integrity to mark our place in the world and imprint the values of loyalty, respect, and honor on all whom we encounter on our path to greatness. I am a wolf. My pack and I are one, for now and forevermore.